And welcome back into Coleman Today. I'm Debbie Wood along with Cliff Powell. Cliff is here today, and let me tell you folks, if you missed it, about, I don't know, 6-7 weeks ago, we talked to Cliff for the first time, and I just had it on my heart for a long time to call him and to talk to him about his book. And so many things have happened since he first came in on Coleman Today, and we'll tell you about that this morning. So good morning, how are you?
I'm great, how are you, Debbie?
Good, I'm doing good. And you know, when you came on that morning to talk about your book, and let's share with everybody, the book, the name of the book is?
Pray Hard and Speak Life.
And listen, you've got to get a copy of it. You can pick it up at several different places.
Yeah, you can get it on Amazon.com, booksamillion.com, BarnesandNoble.com. You can get it at Deb's Bookstore, Christian bookstore here locally.
Wouldn't it make a great Christmas present
for people? Oh, it'd make a great one, yes. Yes, birthday gifts too.
It really would, and a birthday. So pick up several copies, and it would just be such a nice thing to give as a gift to I think to your children. That's sort of what I've got in mind. I think it'd make a great little gift for my boys. But we want to talk a little bit about since then, since you were on the show for the first time, and since you wrote the book, you are doing speaking engagements now.
That's right, yeah.
And tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're so I'm going. One thing God led me to do was, you know, He just put it in my heart to go out and do speaking engagements and just kind of share my testimony and share, you know, how you can overcome in life. You know, things. Everybody's got trials and tribulations that they go through, and some people have a hard time getting out of that. And one thing I've learned with all the stuff that we've been through is to how to overcome. And so I'm just very passionate about that, and I'm looking forward to getting more opportunities to share.
So you're available, and it's easy to call you. Tell us how we can get in touch with you.
Yeah, you can call me at 256-735-3532.
Okay, and if your church or your youth group or whatever has got something coming up and you need a great speaker, and you've got several things already scheduled soon.
Right.
I know you're going to be speaking at the Foundry. I think that'd be a great audience.
Yeah, I'll be at the Foundry, and then also in November, I've got speaking at Camp Simataga for First United Methodist Church out of Tuscumbia on the 14th. So yeah, it's a couple of opportunities coming up. The one's in Youthtown in Tennessee that I'll be going to. Speaking to a bunch of teenagers that are rehabbing and rehabilitating into the back into society from alcohol abuse or drug abuse. So, So it's a lot of opportunities coming up. So
isn't that great?
A good thing. Yeah, God blesses it. It's really
God
good.
is so good, isn't He? He opens
good.
all those doors and for you if you're faithful to Him. And let's also talk about out of that first day that we met and that we did our segment that morning, you have your own show now, and I think that is so exciting because it's something that we can all benefit from, and I know you're certainly benefiting. Tell us about the show and how the idea came about.
Yeah, so the show is called The Unknowns. It was something that God just kind of laid on my heart. You know, I was approached to do a TV show, and then kind of prayed about it for a couple of weeks, thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what to be on. And then all of a sudden, it just hit me. Just you know, focus on the people that are blessing others. So we started the show called The Unknowns. It's with Chris Owens and Steve Carter as well, and we go out and we find local ministries or nonprofit agencies that are just doing great things for others. I'm out there in this community. There's people out there that just reach out and touch lives and bless others in so many ways, but yet no one knows about it. So we call them The Unknowns, and we're looking to expose the unknowns.
Wonderful.
So you know, whether it's a nonprofit that might need support financially, or maybe they need volunteers, we want to find out what it is that they need and get it out to the community so they can be they can be blessed.
And get the word out.
That's right. Get the word out.
Now, how many shows have y'all done so far?
We've got 2 that are on air right now, and then we've got about 3 or 4 that we've actually taped that we're in the process of editing and getting ready, and we've got several in the pipeline that are coming up. So,
wonderful. Well, tell us about Chris and Steve. Some of us know Steve. I don't know Chris, but tell us a little bit about both of them.
Yeah, so Steve basically goes with me, and he does the video recording and helps out with filming on the cameras. And then Chris is our editor. He does our editing. And
they're both from Coleman.
They're both from Coleman. Chris graduated with me from Coleman High School. And Steve was a year behind me. So yeah.
And they both got that caring heart, don't they?
They sure do.
I knew Steve did. I was, like I said, I didn't know Chris. But tell us the nights and the days that the show airs, because folks, you're not going to want to miss this. I've been hearing about it throughout the community, and I know he's had a lot of feedback on Facebook and also on that website
That's
or
right.
whatever
Yep,
your
so Facebook.
Facebook. You're getting it out there with a lot of comments and suggestions of different people that you need
That's
to go
right.
see. I think that's really great. So tell us the nights and days.
Yeah, it airs on Monday nights at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then it also airs again on Tuesdays at 5 p.m.
Okay.
And then Thursdays at 2:30 and Sundays at 7:30 a.m.
Wonderful. So see a day or a time that would be convenient for you. So put that on your calendar and be looking. And that's with Cliff Powell, Steve Carter, and Chris Owens, The Unknowns, and right here on our television station. So best of luck to you. I know everything's going to be great and good to see you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Cliff. And of course, Cliff Powell with us this morning. Don't forget, put that on your list to get that book. You can pick it up at Deb's Bookstore or Books A Million, or you can order it online.
Yep.
We'll be back with more of Coleman Today right after this.